Philip said to them, What then? What then shall I do with Jesus, who is called Christ? They all said to him, Let him be crucified. Verse 23. Then the governor said, Why, what evil has he done? But they cried out all the more, saying, Let him be crucified. Verse 24. When Philip, excuse me, Philip saw that he could not prevail at all, but rather that a trembler
In just 10 seconds, enough sunlight.
tumult
You're looking at how to pronounce this word as well as how to say more interesting and related words in English, so make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing for more learning in British English. This is said as tumult.
Tumult was rising. He took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. You see to it. Verse 25. And all the people answered and said, His blood be on us and on your children. Verse 26. Then he released Barabbas to them, and when he had scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified. Verse 27. Then the soldier soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the my brain. Okay.
How to pronounce praetorium.
Praetorium and gathered the whole
How to pronounce garrison.
garrison around him. Verse 28. Excuse me. And they stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him. Verse 29. When they had twisted a crown of thorns, they put it on his head, and a reed in his right hand, and they bowed their knees before him and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews. Verse 30. Then they spat on him and took the reed and struck him on the hand. Where did I do? There. Verse 31. And when they had mocked him, they took the robe off of him, put his own clothes on him, and lead him away to be crucified. Verse 32. Now as they came out, they found a man of
most mispronounced words in the world, like this other curious word, but how do you say what you're looking for today? You're looking at how to pronounce this name. How do you say the name of this ancient Greek and later Roman city, Cyrene?
Cyrene, Samson by name, him they compelled to bear his cross. Verse 33, and when they had come to a place called
How to pronounce Golgotha.
Golgotha, that is to say,
Golgotha.
place of a skull. Verse 34, and they give. Okay. Now, where am I? Oh. They give him severe. Sour wine mingled with all to drink, but when he had tasted it, he would not drink. Verse 35. Then they crucified him and divided his garments, casting lots that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet. They divided my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots. Verse 36. Sitting down, they kept watch over him there. Verse 37. And they put up over his head the accusation written against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. Verse 38. Then two robbers were crucified with him, one on the right and other on the left. Verse 39. And those who passed by blaspheming him. Wagging their hands. Verse 40, and saying, you who destroyed the temple and built it in 3 days, save yourself. If you have the Son of God, come down from the cross. Verse 41. Likewise, the chief priest also mocking with the scribes and elders said, verse 42, he saved others, himself he cannot save. If he is the King of Israel, let him. He saved others, himself he cannot save. If he is the King of Israel, let him now come down